So good afternoon, gentlemen. The exercise which we're going to do is called Ppdt. I'm going to share one picture, hazy picture for 30 seconds. You have to observe that picture very carefully. After that, I'll give you 1 minute to write down the details. In details, you have to write number of characters, what is their age, mood, and gender. Okay. For the mood, you can write the negative, positive, or neutral. Okay. Negative can mark it as a minus, positive with the plus, and neutral with the O. Age, what are we perceiving? If you see a male, mark it as a M. If you see a female, mark it as a F. If you're not able to recognize the gender, mark it as a P. You're not supposed to describe the picture, you have to write the story around the picture. I mean, like what has happened in the past, what is going on in the picture, and what would be the likely outcome of it. So, total you get 4 minutes, 30 seconds to wind up your story. Right? Okay. Would you please stop writing, everyone? Put your pen down. Now keep the story behind your back. Quick, पढ़ो मत उसको, पीछे रख दो उठा के. Okay, guys. The next part is narration part. Now, one by one, each and every individual have to narrate their story. Once the last person done with his story, you have to start a discussion. Okay. During the course of discussion, you have to come up with a common group story. Okay, and have to set up one leader who going to give the group story. Hope I'm clear about it. Okay. So first is Jayesh, second Rahul, third Uday, fourth Amol, five Dheeraj, sixth Lakshay, seven Anirudh, eight Varun, nine Subhadi, 10 Rabbani, and 11 is Suraj Khargade. Okay, Jayesh, start.
Okay, gentlemen, as I perceived, there are total 6 characters in the story. Age between 30 to 45 years of age. 4 are in neutral mood and 1 is in positive mood. Rajesh is a newly elected Panchayat Secretary of Nigohi village. Uh, uh, while visiting the village for few days, he analyzed one problem that the village peoples are not aware about the cleanliness of the village, and due to which the small children of the village are getting prone to disease, are getting prone to diseases due to the dirtiness of the village. One day he organized a meeting with the like-minded people and told them about with simple habits they can change the condition of the village. They can maintain a proper dustbin. They can also maintain the home compost, due to which with which they can improve the cleanliness of the village. Thank you.
Rahul, you are muted.
30 push-up ready हो जाना. चल बोल story. बाद में देखो तेरे.
Friends, I have perceived total 6 characters. All were male in positive mode. Age group between 25 to 35 years old. Action of my story is having interaction with villagers. Randhir was a food processing businessman. So he approached a village and had interactions with the villagers. And he influenced them by giving them lucrative price over their potatoes and also incentives on purchasing of eco-friendly manures and fertilizers. So all of them agreed to sell their potatoes to him. So during harvesting season, he brought vehicles and used local laborers to load all the potatoes on the vehicles. So he took all the potatoes to his factories and processed them to make chips. And he used no any preservatives or any chemicals into the chips. And he also used the eco-friendly wrappers. Soon he brought the product and launched it into the market, and demand was high. Thank you.
Good afternoon, friends. According to picture which is shown to us, I perceive there is six male characters, ages between 50 to 60, and all are positive mode. And my main character of my story is Ram. Ram is a NGO commander, and he saw that last few years there are last there are many increases in the cutting of trees in the city and the village also. So seeing this, now he started a NGO campaign to provide the awareness and necessity of the trees in the cities and village also. So now this time he going to
Good afternoon, friends. From the picture, I perceive six characters. Out of them, five are males whose age is between 30 to 34, and one male character is of age 20 to 30. And action of our story is awareness about government scheme among villagers. Rakesh, a secretary of Gram Panchayat, the village Danapur. Danapur has chosen as 100% government sponsored scheme by the district magistrate, and this responsibility is given to Rakesh. So Rakesh calls up a Gram Sabha and explains the various schemes sponsored by central government and state government like Kusum Yojana, Awas Yojana, Manrega, other various schemes. So the villagers get aware about the schemes and take advantage of them. In this way, the village get 100% government sponsored village, and the village is awarded at state level for achieving this target. Thank you.
Hello friends, I have perceived six characters. All are males, their age between 28 to 50 years. And my action of my story is helping the farmers. Ram, 26-year-old SDM, was recently transferred to a village, Padnagar. There he saw that farmers are struggling in increasing the production of the crops. Uh, so the Ram called the meeting of the village heads and educate the people about the newly genetically modified crops of wheat variant and other vegetables like brinjal variant. And after that, he also helped the farmer in checking the soil quality, like their acidic and basic behavior, with the help of nearby cities agriculture laboratory. And after that, he also directly involved in the process of getting the schemes like Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana and Krishi Sichai Yojana to help the farmers. And all the things are implemented, and the farmers see a good change after 6 months in their crops. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. I just perceived six character from the story, and my action is going to be spreading awareness. A main character of my story is Om, whose age was 24 years with a positive mood, and the five character who was farmer at the age of 20 to 48 years old. One day when Rahul, who's one day when Om recently came from his city and he was done his graduation in agriculture and science. He done his graduation in agriculture and science, and when one day one farmer goes to discuss about the crop, he just listens to them and carefully, and he suggests them to use some better fertilizer for their crop, which can give them a better option to grow their crops. And along with this, he suggested them which where he just sell their crop directly with the state government, which can very beneficial for them, and this is going to be very beneficial for also for them.
As, as I perceive from the picture, there are six characters. All are male and all are in a positive mood. Age group is from 30 to 40 years old. The main character is male, age 35 years old, mood positive. The action of my story is aware farmers about new agriculture techniques and modified seeds. Ram, 35 years old, is working as a scientist in ICAR. One day, when he visited his village, he saw that the soil is not that fertile and the production is not that much. So Ram told Sarpanch about it, and on the next day, all the farmers gathered under a tree, where Ram aware the farmers about the new agricultural techniques and the new modified seeds, and farmer grow crops according to the techniques told by the Ram. After eight months, the production of the crop was very huge, and they all gives blessing to Ram and thanked him for his help for the villagers. And thank you.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. I perceive six character. Their mood are positive. Action of the story: the first meeting of Panchayat.
Ram is my main character. He's age 28 years old. Action of the 28 years old. He is a recently elected as a village sarpanch of Bilaspur. He invited the first meeting of village peoples to discuss about the problems of village. He also discussed about all peoples all people discuss about the problems like farming in agriculture, malnutrition, and garbage problems, and he solved the problems according to him, and provide equipments like in agriculture, and provided dustbin, etc. And they and all people are very happy because his sarpanch is a educated and helps to others. Thank you.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. In this picture, I have seen six characters. Ram is the main character of my story, whose age is between 30 to 35 years old, and mood is positive. Ram is a newly elected village sarpanch. When he, after joining into the panchayat as a panchayat pradhan, he found that people are not aware of the government scheme. So he called up a meeting with the village people and making them understand about the government scheme like the PM Kisan Yojana, Fasal Bima Yojana, etc. After that day, the villagers got awareness of the government scheme. They went to the village panchayat later on that day, and took advantage of the government schemes. Thank you.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. In this picture, I perceive there are six characters. All are in positive mood, and the age lies between 30 to 50. And action of my story awareing the masses and especially villagers about the cleanliness of the village. Rahul, age 30, working in a TCS company of Lucknow. One day when he was returning to his village for during annual vacation from his office, he saw that garbage is scattered on the road of the village, and he very feel upset, and he decided to organize a meeting with the help of the sarpanch of the village and tout the villagers about the cleanliness and the disease caused by this kind of pollutions, and help them to aware the campaign about the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan mission. And later on people understand the problems which can be created by the pollutions and the garbages, and later on help villagers to keep their village clean. And later on the Palampur village also got honored from Jila Parishad mm, to be one of the cleanest village of their locality of their district. Thank you.
From given picture, I have perceived there are six male characters. The age between 28 to 35 years old, and the mood is positive. Sachin is a sarpanch of the Dahivadi village in the Satara district. He is a newly appointed sarpanch. Then he called all the member of the Gram Panchayat and the village members to take participation in the Clean Village program conducted by the Satara Jilla Parishad. Then he discussed about the village members and discussing about what are the problems of the village, like the new school new innovation program and the garbage program problems. Then he discussed about that the constructing the newly road for the village. Then he informed to the Panchayat Samiti for the funding to their Gram Panchayat. Then Panchayat Samiti funding. Then with the help of the Mahatma Gandhi Narega scheme, employment created in the village, and after 1 year, their village becomes first village in the Satara district to the clean village. Then all are happy and celebrate their celebrating the village program. Thank you.
Gentlemen, as we
Okay,
can
gentlemen.
Majority of the
There is one. All of our story are in similar in nature. We can
You will see that the male character
our
strategy
group
is leading the
in such a manner in which we can say that it is a meeting about the cleanliness program in which he is awaiting the masses, especially villagers.
In order to increase the productivity of the village.
that we can consider
Discuss
it a
about the
meeting
farming
of a
and
secretary
hybrid
or a
seeds.
sarpanch.
Uh,
By
In
using
our
public
country,
we
consumption
can
farmers
make
always
quality
against
of
price
our
fertility
low
story.
price. They pay
help the farmers
for
in order to
selling
check
their
the
product.
soil quality.
Ram is a former
We can
and
make it
he
a
has
story like
created
that because the story like that
of
Farmers
laboratory.
selling their product
The soil.
making a story like that because the story like that
And some points we can add like crops
Okay, gentlemen, we can make our story in such a manner in which we can aware the villagers and also aware about the agricultural issues, agricultural productive to
so
increase the
agree with you,
agricultural
Ravani.
in
productivity.
our
We can
country
definitely agree with this.
always suffer by
So,
selling their product at low price.
so in this manner, we
So
can
we can consider
include
the story
as a
on
meeting
similar
and we can
all
practices.
the points
points like crop
which our
fertility,
Let's decide the
pollution
theme
so
Where
said.
I am
for
about the new
progress in the
necessary
story.
fertilizer
some
scheme, I
points
am
like
about
that.
the
Helping the
program,
farmer increasing the
and about
productivity
that
can be
we
a
just
theme.
get it us.
If all are agree,
to the farmers, as we
if
can
all
see.
are agree, then we can
Gentlemen,
put
we
the
can
We
theme
can
make
consider
every
it as a
round
meeting,
between the
discuss
farmer
and
and
about
in the
the
meeting some
productivity.
topics will be
like
discussed
five
like
problems.
the
It
crops
can be
fertility,
added. It
Before
can be
that,
added in
program
the
and
we
aware
similar
about
always
story.
basic
support
Get
nutrition
as
and
more
for
like
It
productivity
is a
program.
village concept pradhan and
Okay,
village
gentlemen.
productivity.
Basically, the main focus we should make on awareness program,
and
which
we will
can be a
also
cleanliness
Is
program, which
which
can be
is
a
going to be the awareness
awareness program about agricultural
for
productivity.
this farming field.
The better
Guys,
that
we just
improvement
conducted
of
a
the
village
village is
tour.
better.
Here we
The
just
in which we can
conclude
add
a
all the
story in
points
that
that we
they
already
all are
narrated,
collected a
like
awareness program.
pollution,
It is on for the
polluted
cleanliness.
soil,
So
and the
we
agricultural
take the
so
theme
can we make a story
helping the
around
farmer
like
increasing the
farmers
productivity.
sell
Story
their
about
product at high
the
price in the
background of the
all
market.
of the
story is
points
Gentlemen,
like
we
that
can
in
include
in the
both
same
the
story.
points
Yes, Subhadip,
about
what you just
Business
agriculture.
mentioned.
like
the
crop
farmer
fertility,
about
like
something like
Selling their
schemes and
product at low price.
schemes.
Village character, main
Yes,
character is considered as village
but the
sarpanch.
yeah, in order
Varun,
to increase
totally.
Yeah, we
the
can go for the village
productivity,
sarpanch.
He
also
going to
by
We
aware
can
them.
go.
making
Yes,
them
he
be
is
Discuss
familiar
about
with
the
the
problem
government
maintaining
for
schemes
so that
improvement
the
of the
village
village.
like
Yeah,
thrive.
he
Parampara
is
Ghar,
discussing
Krishi
about
Vikas
the
Creating
Yojana,
problems like
awareness
Sinchai
crop
about
Yojana,
fertility
improvement of the
and
Fasal
village,
Bima
cleanliness,
we
Yojana,
can
and also
conduct it.
he is aware about
And
Kisan
the
people
Credit
and
Card.
all of
government
us
Okay,
schemes.
think about
gentlemen, we will
So,
make
Be
our
aware
story
them
around
about
the
this
gentlemen,
benefits
program.
of a
can we make
And
our
NIA program.
story like
Will
that?
any of
Directly
us are
With
discussing
how
awareness
the
to
program
create
making
awareness
it
in
about the
easy
village?
to know
cleanliness
So we will
and
process
we will
how to
make
agricultural
a
get
story
this
script
productivity
benefit
for
of
and
this.
totally
include the
agree with
government
this.
scheme.
Yeah, totally agree with that.
Rabani and
We can
We
conclude
can
it.
include
discuss about
all of the
Prove
points
it.
malnutrition
The
as
and
a
program he was aware them
village
about the
street and
cleanliness
roads.
of the village and also the aware them about the Pradhan
Yes,
Mantri's
yes.
Yojana.
We
okay.
And
Let's
can
say
also
take
I
aware
can
them about the
we
cleanliness
can
of the
agricultural
also
We
village
can
add
is
include different
Rahul.
kind of
we will
schemes.
decide one
So
story
we can
regarding
add this
their
point
consider
for
awareness
the
in the
Recently, one of
village.
the came to
spreading the
Pune
and
awareness.
to
Pradhan
agriculture.
Mantri's
but
Kisan
at
present
Yojana.
the offer.
but it
Provided by
will
the
be
government to
We
the
just
Yeah,
farmers
basically.
kind of
the
a
PM
story
Kusum
kind of
Yojana,
a
PM
story to
Kusum
spreading
Yojana.
the awareness.
Gentlemen, we
We
will
just prove it.
complete
Yeah.
Anyone who can
around
just
not
say.
improvement of
Yes, yes,
In
yes,
the
Dikshit.
village.
Pradhan Mantri
Okay,
Right, right.
Kisan
gentlemen. Now
Fasal
we can
Yojana.
So,
conclude the story
Totally
on the
agree, na
basis.
guys. We just
Yeah,
conduct our
it is a
action of
scene
the
of
story
meeting.
to spreading awareness. We just conclude our
Some
action of
comment
the
scheme,
story to
right?
Yeah, yeah.
spreading the
We can
awareness.
oh,
conclude it.
okay, gentlemen,
Like
we
spreading
can make
awareness
our
the
story
and
scheme
in
in
such a
the
manner,
government
And we
so
can
schemes
also
help the farmer
nothing
increasing the
but
production
awareness in which
awareness
we
add
can aware the masses
We can
about the
also add the
cleanliness
Rahul point
and
about this one
so
as well.
aware
Our
the masses
communities
about
about
the
this.
The
agricultural
theme of the
He
story
productivity
is
was
about
giving
and
offer to
also
cleanliness,
the
aware
village.
about the
clean
government
to increase the
schemes
farmers.
which
productivity
He
run
was
by the
he was
government of
just
India.
Create
complete that
awareness
he
Gentlemen,
regarding
we will
different
both
give
the
three
schemes.
things
aware
for
them
awareness.
sorry
about
in our
the
own
First is
farmer
one
cleanliness
scheme.
government
and
scheme.
some Pradhan
Second is
Mantri
high yield
Yojana
seeds.
and
Provide high yield
regarding his
about
program.
how the answer
Yes,
is
yes,
there
yes,
will be
definitely,
He has
Lakshya.
called up a
right
meeting with
into
the
one.
farmers
Guys,
and
the
added some
schemes
points
like
like the
PM Krishi
cleanliness of the
Sinchay
village
Yojana,
and government
PM
schemes.
And
PM
fourth one
And
is
have
Yes, yes,
cleanliness of
Card.
yes,
village.
Subhadeep,
Subhadeep, you
right,
just
right,
added one
and
more
definitely.
point.
agriculture
Subhadeep, you just
productivity.
So
added one more
gentlemen,
point.
we are done with
Growing
the action.
crop yield.
And first action is creating awareness
Agriculture
about
productivity
Pradhan
like,
Mantri
no?
Kisan Yojana.
Yeah,
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 Second
yeah,
is
yeah.
about
yes,
I
Subhadeep.
agriculture.
We
Third
have
is
a
about
But
cleaning
in the
place.
modified
And fourth is about selling their product.
Performance
And
in
fifth is
and
like
development of
Subhadeep,
village.
only one time, guys.
about the new
Conclude the story.
farming scheme for
friend,
the
friend.
It
I
can be
also
added
want to
like
add
that
one
we
more
can
point
chatting
about
and more
cooperative
government
farming.
schemes.
Problem of village.
As he is a
The
village
problem
panchayat,
of
he is
In
all
getting
We,
an
we should
information.
aware
and
about the
someone is
masses
sharing
about
a new
To add in
point.
our
So
concluding
ladies and
story, one
gentlemen,
is productivity,
cooperative farming.
awareness, cleanliness, and the awareness
We can
program. We have
consider
to
as a
conclude 3 points.
maintenance of
First is productivity, second is
Lakshya,
cleanliness, third is awareness. About the
Lakshya,
Pradhan Mantri
Lakshay, we should
I'm
aware
agree with Lakshay.
the villagers about the cooperative farming,
But
so they
wholly
can improve
completely
their
Yes,
income
yes.
We can
Okay,
and
and
double
we can
their
fifth
add
is
income.
in the
about
point
marketing.
program and
malnutrition,
a
Fifth one is
cleanliness
management
about
program. And
problem,
these
marketing.
concepts enough for our story and
development,
the action of
हाँ,
story
He will
will
also
we can make our
he
development
will
of
group
village.
also
story
add the
Farmers
marketing,
know
how
how
they
to
will
farm.
fetch more
mainly
profit
also
for
spreading
their
awareness.
that
Gentlemen, we
They
have
are
to
helping
the
in
theme like
increasing the
and
productivity
inform
of
them
the
about
crops.
the new productivity, new modified seeds,
development of
and
the
tell them about
village,
the new farming
then
schemes
Yeah,
so
we
creating
that
can
they
also
can
awareness
add
of
that
improve
the
the
Don't be
new
farmers
go
for
with
the
it.
because
production
we
of
have
crop
already
and
added the
scheme.
then
new
The point is valid for our
seeds
story.
into our story.
Okay, gentlemen,
Anirudh,
it
actually,
will be
na,
the story that
modified seed
concluded.
also has
Anirudh,
some concerns.
you just added
Thought
Actually,
your
in the
it
points.
will
development
not.
of village.
We
Gentlemen,
also
do we
added the
have any
point
other idea
malnutrition,
other
like
than these
seed
4 to 5
problems.
actions?
So our
I
main
did
character
also
Other
is
than
no,
these 4 to
modified
5
crop
actions,
has
do we
some
have any other
limitation. We
idea?
cannot
SDM.
crop in our own field, so we can avoid genetically modified crops.
Totally
Actually,
right,
it
Then
is
Mr.
adding
not
the
good.
Ani.
custom crop,
Anyone who will going
genetically
to
We can
modified
we
we
just
crop,
can
added three
then
points
disease
in
and
our
pest
story to
resistance
awareness.
we can add
crop,
it the
Yeah, I want
malnutrition
to add one
category.
more point
genetically
to
Gentlemen, we
this
modified
are
thread
crop,
also.
high
discussing
yield
here
Anirudh, you
list
variety,
were
of
saying that the
Yeah, yeah,
3
character
to
was
5
ICAR
actions.
officer,
definitely,
right?
resistance
definitely.
Does
varieties
I
of
anyone
am
have
totally
any
agree
other
with
actions
Dixit.
to add on?
Yes, yes,
Malnutrition,
we can make our story like
We
that.
just make our story in a concrete way, guys. Today we will
Okay.
don't waste of time. We just have to conclude a one leader for our group who just make the 3 points. Anyone who just going to be lead, we just have
Yeah,
to
yeah,
make the
definitely.
points.
Let's
One
we
is
will add
awareness,
one
second is
more point,
cleanliness,
that is
third
of
is going to be
marketing.
our productivity program. Anyone who can lead,
and add
I will
it
definitely agree
And
with them.
also encourage
We
the farmer
agree with
about the
Lakshay.
cooperative farming, so
Totally
they
Okay,
agree with
can
the
okay, we
banner.
will also
So
we can
those
add it
three
the
themes are
productivity
there
program.
in
we
the
can add
Productivity
more
newly
and more
elected
points.
one is
sarpanch.
Yeah,
then
Anirudh,
in
you
the
just
village.
all time he is a newly
We can
elected sarpanch. He aware than his farmer or his
Yes, yes,
villager.
and
So the
we can
awareing the
add it the point
farmers regarding
malnutrition,
the
like
different
So for the
scheme
newly elected
of the
sarpanch,
government.
he can
Let's
be
whatever
make
you
the
just
character strong.
shifted also, na? So
Lakshay,
we can
we can
decide
add
it.
one more
Ram,
point
Ram,
about the
who is a
cleanliness
village
Ram
also.
is
Sarpanch
a
Panchayat, was a former
Going to
ICAR
farming will
officer.
also
but
add it like
definitely he
Age
added his
malnutrition.
age group is around 30 to 40 years. All are in
yes,
totally
positive mood.
Anirudh, we
yes,
just
Yeah,
yes.
all are
added
in
the age
positive
of
mode.
the Ram, who is going to be 24 years. He will recently came from. He was a newly elected sarpanch of his village, and
In
he's just doing
824,
his graduation in his agriculture and science. Because of
Yeah,
which we
yeah.
can say that was a productivity program from him. He just knows them about the fertilizer, how to just fertile their field. If you
and
don't mind,
we
guys,
can
How
add
to
it the
increase
point
their
malnutrition,
productivity of a land.
Actually,
got it.
and add it the malnutrition
the
problem.
age
See,
of the person,
gentlemen,
They
the main
create the
the age of the
awareness
main
of the
character is like
yeah,
agricultural
30 to
gentlemen, we will
35
services
teach
years.
about the
through
So
the
fertilizers
I
agricultural
think
and
that could not
officer.
be
We can add
20 to
it
24. I
we
think.
can add it
And
They
where I'm
invited
agree with
that's
agricultural
the
Lakshay.
officer
thing about the
We
So
can
Not
go
for
with
30
it.
to
different
24
24,
now.
it's more than
to
24.
understanding to the village
more than
Yes,
members.
We
as
24.
can
as
since
go
as
since
it
they
can be
are
till
needing
age
the
about
added
hybrid
35
like
years
seeds
Anirudh
old.
and
said, we
We
have
can
fertilizers,
just
We
so
can
assume the
they will
age
be
of the
having
main
more product.
character in
We
like in
can,
our age. We have to assume the main character
but
is
we have
like
to see
our
the
age.
picture also. Na. From the picture, we can see it's around 30. It's around 30 as
30
we
to
can see
Yes,
from
yes,
the
30
picture.
to
Okay,
35.
Okay,
yes.
we can go for
Like
it.
Gentlemen, now
Sabir,
we already discussed that it's a sarpanch. So as all of us
yes,
saying that we considered a man, a male character who's 35, and considered him as a
yes.
scientist of ICAR, Indian Council of Agricultural Research, who's elected as sarpanch of the village, and he aware the farmer about the new agriculture techniques, government schemes, as well as other seeds to improve the productivity of the land as well as improvement of the village. All are we
Okay.
And
agreed on?
also this
And
and
like
also
the
Anirudh,
discuss about the
cleanliness of
Anirudh,
village.
malnutrition problem.
if
Stretch
you
your
can,
You can
story
We
add
like
can
this
that
add it
point,
because
Anirudh,
we
like the
cannot use him as
cleanliness
a
of the
scientist,
village. So
rather
you
as
can
a
add it.
government
Anirudh,
official.
Anirudh,
actually,
you
I
just
want to
We'll
added
make
make
a
one
him
of
a
the
point
government
here
points in your
official
that
who
story.
deals
by
You
with
have
agriculture.
considering him as a
you have
scientist,
added one or two
it
points on your
goes
story. You
like
have just made
unilaterally.
Yeah,
So if you
unilateral,
want
right? We
to,
will consider him as
if
a government official
Yeah, we
who
can
deals in
yeah,
consider
we
him like
agriculture.
that.
Seeing
But
the male
like
character
the
standing
panchayat
either we can
compare
consider as a government
spreading
officer or
awareness
newly
about government
elected as a
schemes
I think
sarpanch.
of
We can
central and
consider
state government.
so that we
It can be
we can
considered
consider
as
him as a
he is
secretary
a
at the
points
panchayat.
of
qualified
our
CAS
colleagues
and
To achieve
newly
where we
Sarpanch
elected
of
can
the panchayat.
include
sarpanch.
as
President,
Say,
the
government
cleanliness
officer who
program
is on
to
agriculture would
increase
give
their
2 million or
agricultural
more benefits
productivity.
because
Third
Sarpanch is
is
also like village chief
encourage
We
officer.
can just
them
go with
about
he was a
cooperative
We
newly
farming
can
elected.
consider
and
him as
also
a
aware
SDM
them
who got
about the
recently
government
transferred to
schemes.
a
Let us
village.
Let's
discuss
So
consider
But
our
there
main
he saw
character as
last
government
time. Let us
officer
discuss
substantially
who is from
increasing
the
the productivity of the
agriculture
crops.
department.
which of the points we have
so,
to
agricultural
so
include.
we
education.
can make
We
our
all
group
think that
story
as he's a
in
Then
this
the
let's
manner.
let's consider
executive
our main
agricultural
character as a
studies.
government official who is from the agricultural department.
Please
So
consider
we can
it as a
copy
former
all the
government
villages.
official
So
like
we
a village
always
panchayat
can
cannot
So
take
we
two
can
points
consider
at the
him
same
as
time.
an agriculture officer.
Not
But he is
and
also the
discussion
surprise as
about
the
Main
all
character is the
majority of the
agriculture
training
officer.
by
elections
the
for
villagers
And he is
and
the only
Guys,
also
selected
discussion
in
on
we
how
have
to
to
we
make
will
solve
a
add
this.
simple
one more
point
not
thing
on
a
that.
after
We can
after
go
the
with a
awareness of
newly
seeds,
elected
hybrid
sarpanch
seeds,
who,
and the fertilizers.
guys,
Their
we can
product
go with
will
a
be raised to a
Yes, guys,
good quantity.
I
Yes,
am
So
yes,
we will
agree
we
talk
with
can
about
that
say
the
that.
newly
marketing.
elected
So guys,
So
sarpanch.
they will
unnecessarily we are expanding it.
sold
we
it
have to
Yes,
cover
to the
all of our
market
gentlemen
at
So
good
that we
story.
can
price.
include
And
all
earn the
the
profit.
points of
how
our
can the
colleague
farmer
also.
sell the crops at
Yeah,
guarantee scheme?
right, Amol.
yes.
Yeah, we will
Guys, you
sell
are totally
the
absolutely
product
right.
also.
We can go with a story like that. He was a newly elected sarpanch of a village. We can just give the
Yes.
name of the village, Satara village. In this, Suraj
Yeah,
Parade is
whatever.
to be concluded
Yeah.
in that. We just made
Right.
it the story like that. He was a newly elected sarpanch of a Satara. He aware a program from he aware there's a program as a for farmers. He conclude them. He arrange a meeting for them. We can just consider it now. We just consider the
Yeah,
three
Yes, it's a
points.
meeting
Okay,
of the
Meeting
agriculture
various
Points
schemes
we have
our
to add.
awareness.
story
discuss
will
Let
be
me
about the
ask a
agriculture
Also
program,
question.
discuss
land
the
various
four
program,
point
and
maybe
How many
which we
villagers
can
Points we have
include.
to add.
The
government
four
How many
more
points we have to
all
add?
the villagers.
We can
villagers.
say
They
the
our
already
total
discussed.
guys
pledge.
Also,
They
About
guys
one about
sarpanch
guys the main
inviting
four
awareness
points is
officer
guys,
to give information
Gentlemen,
related to the
gentlemen,
agriculture schemes.
we have made all the actions. Now we have to summarize it.
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
So
Yes,
Action
yes.
is
Okay,
this way that
okay.
our
we
action
can
is one
also
newly
say that
Rahul,
newly elected
that
this
we
sarpanch
are
should
spreading awareness
Rahul,
among
I
called
all
all
think
the
that
people about
villagers and
the
spread
I
agriculture
awareness
for
about
the
the
agriculture.
fertilizers, irrigations, hybrid seeds, and these schemes. When they
Yeah,
have
okay.
sold
and
the
the
product,
schemes,
Sorry,
and
production and
also
we
we
just
can
add
add the
one more
cleanliness
point in
program
story.
about
also.
You have
how
to add
we
one
can
more
add
point
Also
on
the
the
primary
point,
story.
schools
street
cannot
Program
program,
be
Cleanliness
also.
of the village.
digitalized.
In
street
cleanliness
program,
of the
and
village.
street
Cleanliness
light
of the
yeah,
village.
Yeah.
we will add it.
malnutrition
We will
campaign.
add it. After the
Okay.
harvesting session, they used all their waste material for the
Okay, you
use.
just added one
Yeah,
more
we will
point in
use
your
it.
story. You have to edit
We
their
can also
graduation.
discuss
We can't
that
get
Waste
guys.
material as a
the meeting
farm yard
discussion
Uh,
about the
manure
various issues
for
about
and
the
the
as a
field.
problems faced by
Right.
the villagers,
fertilizer to the
So,
field.
gentlemen, I think we have
and
come
also
up with
tries
our
to
group
find
story.
ways.
Totally agree
So,
with you, Rahul. You can just go for the story. Anyone who can just lead, you have to just edit 2 to 4 points. What
Yeah,
we
if
are just
anyone
discussing in our session.
if
yes,
anyone
Lakshit,
has any
we
new
should
point, we can add
include
it now.
first the awareness program
No,
about the
Uh,
cleanliness.
now
Second is
we don't have
about
why
to
we have to
expand
agriculture
debate?
the story
It
productivity.
has
by
We
already
adding
can
been
also
more and more
discussed.
Third
points.
is
face what
a
faced by the
Encouraging them
Fifth
villagers
is
about
the
Two
new
organic
points.
elected.
farming, and fourth is
and do
awareing
ways to
them
solve the
about
problems
government
of the
schemes, newly
villagers.
government
Yes.
schemes.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
we can
fifth
totally
is
make
the
our
agree with
group
you.
awaiting of
story in such a
malnutrition
manner in which
campaign.
Okay.
include all the points of our colleagues.
Not about
Okay.
colleagues.
Okay.
He just aware the
Okay.
villagers. We can't
Yes.
So
put it as
we can make the theme
colleague.
that aware the farmers about improvement of the village, which includes all the
Improvement.
aspects.
Yeah,
Maintenance of
all the
village,
aspects.
yes,
It
cycle
includes
of
all
Right.
the
maintenance
We
of
aspects
can
village.
make a
like
It
theme like
can be
farming,
that
added.
awareness about
cleanliness,
various government
agriculture,
schemes.
We can,
etc.
Please
Yeah.
stop it.
Uh,
Yeah,
we can
Gentlemen,
totally agree
consider,
with the Anuruddh
Fine.
also.
Fine.
we can,
Now please tell me who's your group leader.
Lakshya Dikshit.
Lakshya.
Lakshya.
Lakshya, sir.
Lakshya.
All agree with the Laksh? Anyone who's not agree with Laksh? Okay, Laksh, please give the group story.
Thank you for choosing me as a group leader, guys. In my story, there are 6 characters in my story. Main character of my story is going to be Rahul, who was age is 24 year age. He was a newly elected sarpanch of a village, Satara. In this village, he just spread a awareness program for the villagers. One day, he just concluded a meeting and aware the villagers about their newly productivity of the field and cleanliness of the village and how do they just improve the beneficial get a beneficial from the government scheme. He just called them and attend a meeting with the villagers. He told them how do they use the newly fertilizer for their crop, which really helps them to growing their crops, and how can they sell their growing crop to the government with the use of government scheme. Without with the government using the scheme, he just get some beneficial amount of the money which can definitely use in the cleanliness of the village. He just assumed as a improving village of the Satara. Thank you.
All agree
with the story? Anyone who's not agree?
Agree. We all
Agree,
agree.
sir.
Agree
Agree,
with the
sir.
story, sir.
All
Anyone
agree,
have
sir.
something else in their mind?